The objectives of this video is to show you the process of data entry on the online iRHIS platform related to your WASH KAP annual surveys that are supposed to occur each year in every camp. You'll see for yourself that the procedure is very quick and easy to set up when you've used the adaptable data collection tools made available by UNHCR. This video is addressed to the WASH teams of UNHCR operations in charge of sending the data to HQ. The overall objective of collecting this data is to better monitor the WASH situation in refugee camps. Know that once the data is captured, it will then become visible on the UNHCR WASH dashboard. Let's have a look at this dashboard. If you go to the wash.unhcr.org page, the Data tab, WASH dashboard and WASH in camps, here is where the results of WASH KAP survey, among other things, are visible. So if I look at a given country, I see a number of information of generic data and that come from the monthly report cards. Then I also see the indicators that are issued from the WASH KAP annual survey. All of these indicators actually come from the WASH KAP Excel Analyzer tool that pre-calculates automatically these indicators based on the data that comes from the field. Keep in mind that to be able to have them pre-calculated in this WASH KAP Excel analysis tool, you need to have used the global but adaptable WASH KAP form, as well as the Kobo mobile data collection tool, and then have imported the data into the WASH KAP Excel Analyzer. The platform in which this data is to be captured is called iRHIS, which means the Integrated Refugee Health Information System of UNHCR. You can find it at his.unhcr.org. You first need to enter the platform by logging in with the ID and password of the country you wish to enter data for. These information will have been shared with you by HQ. We'll take the example of one country in our case. Then you sign in. You go to the Data tab, WASH KAP form. Here you already see all the pre-existing data that has been captured for your country. You can edit it to modify the data if you wish, or if you want to create a new data collection form, you press on the plus button. So you need to first select the location. So a lot of it is predefined, as we already know that you're in Uganda. Then you select an actual camp. You then need to click on any day of the year of your reporting period, and then click on the Create button to generate your form. And this is where you're going to be able to fill in the data for your CAP. So you can start by specifying what's the actual date in which the CAP occurred, more or less. Of course, it rarely happens over just one day. You can play around with these arrows depending on the size of your screen. Then you specify the total number of households in the camp that you have surveyed. I'm entering fake data here, of course, and individually each element from your WASH KAP indicators. So here we had 8.2 average liter of water per person per day. Of course, you need to make sure it corresponds to the right camp of your data collection. So let's say in our case it's 8.2. You can fill in all of these different elements based again on your indicators. And once you're done, you can press save and go back, which I won't do as I'm on the real database right now. Remember that the sampling strategy you have chosen should make it possible to have statistically representative data for each and every camp, even in areas when there are multiple camps. The data you enter will then automatically be visible after about an hour, as it's the time it takes to update the dashboard, on the UNHCR.org WASH dashboard for refugee settings. They are now publicly available. With the WASH KAP data in hand and the WASH KAP Excel Analyzer tool, you can, as you see, quickly update the 9 indicators of each camp on the iRHIS platform for them to be visible on the WASH dashboard. These indicators will then be used to better monitor the WASH situation in refugee camps.